So, when I do my live streams, one of the things I keep bringing up is what all of my accounts are up to. And it is a little bit tricky to keep track at times with 3 accounts. So I thought in this video I'm going to discuss the 3 accounts and my plans moving forward with each of them, at least with the current state of the game. So let's get into it. Right, so we're on Korkie Crease right now, and this one is my Territory Battles account. As you can see, I've got my Separatists and my Galactic Republic as a main focus. Now, there are little exceptions. For instance, we've got Bastila down here. I need her for a Jedi team, so that's why I'm focusing. But besides that, the majority are either Galactic Republic or they are in some way connected to it. So Talzin, she's another exception. That's simply because I want to be able to do a Deathstorm team for Phase 3 of the Sith Raid. It's not a major priority, but it does mean that I might be able to farm gear a bit better, so I'm softly working on that. It's not a major priority, but I'm getting shards for it daily. But other than that, the rest of this is connected to Territory Battles. So we've got Dooku, who I believe is a key component for Territory Battles. You've got his mission in Phase 2, and I believe there is one in Phase 4. Then we've got Padme, Anakin, Barriss, Ahsoka, GMY, we've got Kenobi down here. I've put Mason because I want to try and get endurance high enough to use, at least until I can get the Negotiator. Similarly, Clone Sergeant for ships. We've got droids for the Sep teams that we're going to build, whether it be something with Dooku or for Grievous's droids team. It's a fairly simple account, this. There's nothing too drastic going on about it. As you can see, there's a lot down here that I haven't even touched. So we've got just little bits here and there that maybe I've put a few levels on, like I put Scoundrels just a little higher to do the Creditized and Training Droid levels. But the rest I've barely touched. I mean, Vader level 1, Han Solo level 1. We've got Finn who's due promotion, Traya who's at 5-star and due promotion. So there's so much I've not really put anything into. I mean, Phoenix I'm softly working on, but until I actually feel the need to build a team around it, I'm not going to level up. I'm going to save my credits. So that's the way I'm viewing it. But Korkie's the one that I'm not having fun on, really, but I'm just ploughing ahead on it. I'm just going to see where Korkie goes, because right now I don't feel that Korkie's got anything to target as far as... I'm not directly going for a Galactic Legend on here. I'm not going for another Journey Guide character as such. I'm just trying to build teams that are really good in the Territory Battles. So it might be that I go towards Rey or Supreme Leader Kylo next for Territory Battles, but that's about as far as I'm thinking. So let's move on to Crimson. So, Crimson is in a bit of a different place. I'm looking at this from Korkie's account, but I've managed to finish my Sith Empire project, which was something that was really a focus from about January up until April, May, whenever it was I managed to unlock Darth Malak. So, yeah, it's been a long time getting Sith Empire where I'm happy with them. Now, the projects I'm working on are really about wrapping up those middle meta teams, so I would consider Sith Empire still meta. They can still take on Galactic Legends to a degree. Arguably, they can't do it on their own, but they do need support. So that is what I've been working on. I've got Thrawn here up to Rallic 1. I would like to take him higher at some point, but right now my focus is also getting Geonosian Brood Alpha to 7 stars. He's got 2 Zetas, so that's my Cantina farm right now. As you can see also, I'm working on General Grievous. I should be getting the Malevolence within the next fortnight or so, so I want to make sure Grievous is at Rallic level for then. Could be a little bit tricky considering I need all of these, and the actual pain is that he requires the same Gear 12 pieces for most of these. But I'm going to keep going at it. We're just going to keep going until he's unlocked. We've got Traya there. Ideally, I could get her to Gear 12. I'm not really prioritising Gear 13 for her now, but Gear 12 would be nice. Palpatine as well, it'd be nice to get another Empire up to Gear 12 or Rallic to go with Vader and Thrawn, but right now not a priority. Karth, I'd like to get him to Gear 12 to go with the rest of the Old Republic. The trouble is, all of these little projects I'm describing, they take away from what I actually want to do on Crimson, which is go for a Galactic Legend. I want to go for Kylo. I did look at the other two that have come out, and the requirements so far have not convinced me to go for one of them on here. It's not that I won't go for one eventually, but right now I think that Kylo is probably the better bang for the buck as far as what I've got and what I want to go for. And to be honest, I haven't actually got any First Order on here. That's part of the reasoning behind it, that I like the idea that, as you can't really see because my face can, but I've got First Order Stormtrooper at 2-star and Hux at level 1 3-star. Now, I need more. I need a better First Order on this account anyway. So for me, it's a no-brainer to actually invest in it and to try and get Supreme Leader Kylo along the way. Plus, the ships I'm not too far away on as well. So there are reasons that I believe are good reasons for actually going this way. And even though it may take a bit of time, I do believe it's probably the best project for Crimson. So that is like the long-term aim, but right now I want to finish off those pet projects I was describing, plus, as you can see here, Galactic Republic is a priority for me. I want to get Padme, she's alright at Relic 2, but I want to get Ahsoka and Anakin up to Relic as well. And I need two to really go alongside it, so Plo, he might go to Gear 12 or Relic so he can work with JKR better. And after that, it's really a coin toss. I don't know who to take to Relic to sort of work with Padme, but I'm going to have a look because I'd like GMY to stay with JKR. So, little bits of thinking to go there, but yeah, it's not going to be easy deciding some of that, let's say that. Then finally, we're on Temmin. Now, Temmin has always been the one that's never really had a firm focus on something, and the most I've actually focused on something in a long time is the Rebel Fighters. By accident, I was focusing on Rebel Pilots and the Bounty Hunters. So, as you can see, I've got a Grief Cargo at Relic 1 now on here, and I'm slowly, as always, working on farming up the Mandalorian. So he's at 5-star Gear 10, and he only needs Karatech there, so he should be Gear 11 very soon. And hopefully I'll be able to farm the Gear 11 to 12 pieces, getting ready for Gear 12 while I'm getting those final 2 stars. Now, Shakti, she's at 6-star with 1 gear piece remaining, and I believe that I'm also close somewhere else, although I may be a little mistaken there. So there are a lot of farms that are going somewhere good here. However, as you may be able to tell just looking at the top end of my roster, I am very close, or relatively close at least, to Jedi Master Luke already. I've got Han and Chewie there. I have got Old Ben where he needs to be. I'm only a short way off with R2-D2 and C-3PO. So my gut is telling me that it is possible to go for it. What's holding me back is I haven't got Jedi Knight Luke. I wasn't going to go for Jedi Knight Luke. And if I went for Jedi Knight Luke right now, it wouldn't be worth it. So I've come up with a workaround for myself, and this is the farm I'm actually quite interested in. First things first, I'm going to prioritise resistance. So I'm not going to go all in for Rey, but I am going to go in for Rey Jedi training. So as you can see, we've got Finn at 7, Rey Scav at 7, BB at 7, Vet Smuggler Han is now at 6. I did plough an obscene amount of Cantina energy into him yesterday to get him there so I could do the Smuggler event thing. But yeah, he's at 6-star now. Chewie's at 5, just hidden behind my face. Can I move it? Apparently not. There we go. Chewie's at 5, so he's going up to 6 now as the priority. And hopefully within the next month or so, I can do the Rey Jedi training event. Once I get her, I'll focus on getting the team up a little bit more. You know, again, it's not going to be a major priority. I'm not going to be suddenly diverting resources away from other farms, but I do want to try and get Rey Jedi training up so that at the very least I've got her as the requirement for Jedi Master Luke. After that, we are going to go to a very different set of farms. So we're going to go for Gas after. Gas is one that I talked about a year ago in a video. I'll leave a link in the top right corner. And yeah, I believe now is the time. Shaq will be ready by the time I go for Gas. I can work on the clones ever so softly in the background to try and get them relicked ready for when I get him. And the tunes I need are not geared, but they are close to ready. Anakin's probably the one that's holding me up here for his ship. And when you Luke, we've got Shaq, I've got C-3PO, Ahsoka, Kenobi, Padme. They're all at the star requirements, they just need gear. And then as far as the Separatist requirements go, that could hold me up a little bit, but again, I'm not too concerned. We've got a Sarge at gear 12. I will try and take it to relic level now, because I actually like the idea of a relic Sarge. But looking at the rest, B1 is a current farm of mine. I'm trying to get him to 7 stars. We've got Droideka already at 7. Magna's already at 7. And B2 Super Battle Droid, I'm just grabbing whenever I see him in the guild store. If it came to it, I could always do a Cantina farm. So, how I'm looking at it, Gas will be tricky, but I don't believe he'll be the trickiest. I haven't built up ships, but yeah, that could be a little bit of a slow grind. Anakin, I haven't farmed his ship at all, so at some point I will divert and just put all my energy into that ship. The BTL Y-Wing, I would like to go for it because I do think it's a good ship, but I'm again going to just treat it softly. Rex's Arc, I'm going to try and grab from the fleet store more regularly now. I've been focusing on Zetas for way too long there. And are there any others? I think there are a few more. Yeah, Umbaran I've already got a 7. Jedi Contra I'm not going to touch. That just seems like a bad idea. So if I need 5, it looks like these 5 and the Umbaran as a reserve would be a good idea. So that is where I'm going with that. And then obviously after ships, we've got the actual Jedi Master Luke farm, or Jedi Knight Luke farm. That could be a problem. If we just look at the Rebels, while my top end does look good, there are some that I'm just nowhere near. Yeah. Rebel Officer Leia Organa is only at 5 at the moment. I could get her to 7 in time, but yeah, it's just going to be a case of doing Hoth a lot, unfortunately. From there, we're looking at Captain Han Solo, who I haven't unlocked yet. Lando, I haven't unlocked yet. Wampa, I haven't unlocked yet. Hermit Yoda's only at 5. I think he might be at 6. So there's a lot of funny characters that I haven't. He's at 5, yeah. So there's a lot I haven't really worked on, and that is what will slow me down. But the advantage is I've got 2 farms before that. So I've got Rey, Jedi Training, and I've also got Gas. So before I even go for a Galactic Legend, I've got 3 farms that will just build me up so that when I do go for it, I have actually got a team ready. The end team I'm thinking of will be Jedi Master Luke, it'll be Jedi Knight Luke, it'll be Gas. Then we should have, working with that, Hermit Yoda, and we'll have old Ben. So as it stands, I'm quite comfortable with that idea right now. Obviously, we've got to see Jedi Master Luke's kit. It might not be worth going for the farm. If that's the case, I can just settle with Rey and work there. But right now, I do believe it's worth it. So this has taken about 15 minutes just under to record, but I'm curious what you guys think, because I've spent a lot of time talking here, but you guys have had to come up with your own plans for your own farms. So what are your priorities right now? And yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter, but tell me what you think about my farms. Do you think I'm being inefficient in any ways, or do you think I should be prioritising something else right now? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, hit the like button, because it somehow does help the channel, other than just telling me, hey, you did make a good video, so please do let me know about that. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll be back around soon. See you folks, bye for now.